Sarah with howtorunaretailstore.com, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, rearranging your store. Doing a complete floor change every once in a while is great for you mentally. You're here every single day seeing the same thing over and over, but it's also really great for your customers. Have you ever done the little trick where something isn't selling and you move it and literally 5 minutes later somebody walks over and is like, oh, this is so pretty. You may have had it for 6 months. It works every time. And if you can do that with merchandise, imagine what can happen if you move around some furniture and breathe some new life into your store. Now, you may be saying, Sarah, I don't have a bunch of money. I can't just go out and spend a bunch of money to redesign my store whenever I feel like it. Today, I'm gonna show you why that's a lie. 2 days ago, I don't even know why, decided that we had too much stuff inside of our store, that the consumer was changing again, and when they were walking in, they were feeling overwhelmed because I had too much stuff. Now, I decided immediately to go down a rabbit hole and change everything. My mind works in crazy ways. So where is the first place that I went? Facebook Marketplace. You guys, this table I got on Facebook Marketplace yesterday for $120. Beautiful farmhouse table. Now I'm going to show you pictures of what this looked like before. I had 4 separate racks in the center here, plus a table in the center. It was very packed. As soon as people walked in, it felt very overwhelming. And so I really wanted to not necessarily take product off the floor, but give the illusion that things were more wide open. And so I am able to get rid of 4 separate tables and put the merchandise on this single table. And for consumers, they just visually see a single table. Now, of course, we have it beautifully merchandised. We're putting products that all go together, giving some height. And then I don't know if you saw this bad boy behind me, but yeah, this was free. So I went around and I found some dead palms off of a dead palm tree. It was actually behind a thrift store by my house. And look how much space this takes up. It really creates a beautiful, beautiful illusion. Now, these were part of our foliage bar, so we already had this. This was part of a different display, so I threw all of this in a single pot. And you guys, for $120, I got this entire display. What else did I do? Behind me, I redid the entire entryway. Again, we had a 4-sided display up there, so when people came in, they could shop it from all sides, but it felt very bulky. And so when people were walking in, they almost felt like overwhelmed at the get-go. So I decided to scale it back. Again, got on Facebook Marketplace, found a beautiful rattan divider for 75 bucks. These things are so expensive if you try and go online and buy them. And I created a still shoppable from all sides display, but it's just much more clean, much more easy on people when they walk in the door. And it's not blocking our view from people now when they are walking in the door and we're trying to greet them. What else did I do? I took some furniture that I already had inside of the store and I decided to paint them. Now, of course, paint can get expensive, right? So I always, if I'm going to the store, hardware store, wherever, and I am picking up something else, I will always stop by the paint department and check the problem area samples. So there's always a table inside of your hardware stores like Lowe's and Home Depot where they mixed paint for someone and it just didn't turn out right. They didn't like it. So they'll stick it on this table and you can get paint for $2 a quart or, you know, a couple dollars for a gallon. So that's exactly what I did. I went into my paint cabinet last night and sure enough, I had this beautiful matte, almost midnight blue color that I picked up a couple months ago for $2 and just stocked away in case I needed it for a project, and I painted some of the furniture that I already had. That way it's changing up the feel, it's changing up the vibe, it's bringing pieces that maybe were white and bright down to be a little bit more cozy. That's what people want these days. They want to walk in to your store and feel like it's a big warm hug. And so for $2 for this quart, and I only used half a quart, I painted some old furniture and now has given it new life. So think outside the box, guys. Get on Facebook Marketplace and look for free items or nearly free. And you can use paint and ingenuity and maybe some natural foliage from wherever you live to really think outside the box and change up the vibe of your own store. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you soon.